And this morning's Kids Corner with Dr. Martha Durham, we're talking about helping kids competing at a higher level. Dr. Durham with North Main Counseling joins us to kind of tell us what to do. This could be either higher level of sports,
yes,
higher level academically.
Right.
You
or
know,
even
there's
social stuff.
So,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, let's start with the social stuff because
Sure.
that affects a lot. You know, you have kids that may be, you know, around people that are older than them.
They have older siblings, right?
And then you're kind of forced to hang out with their friends or, you know.
And sometimes a child is more mature, and so their friends are a little bit older.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And in that situation, that's what you want to look for, the maturity of your child.
Okay.
I think one thing that's worrisome is, let's say, you know, you're coming into your junior year and all your friends are graduating because you
Yeah.
really haven't bonded so much with
Right.
kids your own age. So
Yes.
you do want to try to encourage
Yes.
a little bit of spreading that love around
And
socially.
that's what's hard because like our neighborhood is so amazing as it has so many kids of
Yeah.
all different, you know, ages. So you'll see some of the kids that have kind of, you know, have attached more to the old, and I'm
Right.
like, there's going to be a time when those older kids, like, you're going to be too young for them to want to hang out with. That I'm
Well,
trying to avoid heartbreak.
It's hurtful, yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing, and this goes across sports, academics, anything, older kids are doing older things.
Right.
And so if you're not ready for those things, and they get introduced too soon,
Yes.
that's dicey. Okay, that can get you in
Yes.
trouble. You also learn language and things like, if you're really little, you learn things that your parents don't want you to know about holidays and things like that.
Right. Yes.
A
Yes.
holiday maybe that you love.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
So you want to watch out for that stuff.
Yes, that could get dicey, and it's
Yes.
always like sometimes like your, you know, second or third kid is way
Yes.
more advanced than probably your first.
Oh yeah.
You know, like some of
And
the stuff Sophie knows. I'm
She
like,
might be telling all the other kids stuff.
right. Yes. Luckily about
Love
the
that girl.
holidays, we're still good.
Love that girl.
Still in that. Okay, what about when it comes to sports? Because
Yeah.
I remember when we first got into the baseball world,
Yes.
people were like, "Oh, are you going to play up?" I'm like,
It's really common in baseball.
and this was like, you know, years ago before we knew, like,
Yeah.
and you know, sometimes people think that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad
Yeah.
thing. Like,
You know, I want to say something about baseball in particular that I didn't realize until our age group got into high school, going into college. Especially for people like pitchers, you can get overuse injuries.
Thank you.
So if you think that you want to do that, I'd really consider the physical aspects of that if your child is good enough to play on the next level.
Right.
Because if you get injured before then, it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it
Right.
at all. Yes.
You know, if you're in some other position where maybe you wouldn't have those, the things you want to think about is my child really sort of outgrown the level where they're playing?
Right.
So they're bored or they're not advancing.
Right.
Are they mature enough to handle higher
Again,
competition?
grown-up conversations. And,
Older boys or older girls,
Uh-huh.
right? And then what's in it for you? Like, as a parent, it's really flattering, right?
Right.
And you really want to think about your child.
Right.
And
Take
don't
your
worry,
ego out of it.
Yeah, don't worry about your son or your daughter getting left behind, or they're going to miss some opportunity. When they're really young, they got plenty of time.
So much.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What about academically? Do people still skip grades?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's this, you know, the great school here where the top 2% of Greenville County students go into that special school, which
Charlestown?
Thank you, the Charlestown Center. But not everybody gets in.
Right.
So what if you're in the top 3%?
Right.
Right? And you're really kind of bored. Your child is bored, then they're going to get in trouble probably. So it's not a bad idea, but what you have to think about is, well, could I get them in a different school? You know, we have school choice.
Yep.
Could I get them in a magnet program somewhere where the work is harder at their own grade?
Right.
If not, then you probably do want to consider it, but there are a lot of pitfalls.
Right.
You know?
It's a lot of, I mean, it's a lot more, because we know kids that like have qualified
Yes.
for that.
Yes.
And they're just like, I don't want that pressure.
Right. Yeah.
And
There's so much to be said for
I
that.
think that is really smart. And
I
it's
love that
really
idea.
hard, like, you know, for parents like, but what, you got this great opportunity. Their kids like, I don't want to do
Well,
that.
there's some cool things. I hope we have more of them. There's some programs that are kind of national programs where you get kind of genius children,
Right.
who meet up together. They go to camps together, stuff like this. So another way to look at that is, if they don't go up a grade, how do you keep them engaged?
Right.
How do you get them internships? How do you get them into special academic programs? I think there used to be Duke tip. Maybe that's still,
Yeah.
you know, is
Yeah, yeah.
something, we didn't have the academic stuff. We had the sports stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there are ways to keep them in their grade and still give them opportunities. And then if you can't, then just figure out all the social stuff.
And number one, whatever it is, just support them, right?
Oh, yeah.
The family support is the biggest.
And listen, teaching them stuff. I remember sitting with Bruce, who played up 1 year in football. I kind of regret it now, honestly.
Yeah.
But having to talk to him, you know, you're going to feel this way, that way. Some kids might be mean. You might feel left out. You know, you have to have those conversations.
Yes.
And the same in any of those areas.
And if you need help having those conversations, give her a call. She's fantastic. Thank you, Doc.
Thank
Very
you. Love
good.
being